Hi, today's video is about doing mitered corners, and I'm not going to call them perfectly mitered corners, but I'm just going to show you a really quick way of doing it. Okay, so there are lots of methods where you press and you trim and etc. This is literally just fold and sew. It works best on fabrics that you can finger crease, so cottons and linens. Man-made fabrics, you can do it, but I would think that you need to have really good strength in your fingers and really good control over your fabrics. So it's not impossible, but it just might take a bit more time and dexterity to do so. But as I say, this is on a piece of cotton which is easily finger creasable, so no need to iron it beforehand. And I'm just going to show you how to do the four corners. So take a new piece of fabric, and I'm going to start off by turning the fabric over and then turning it again because I want all my raw edges hidden away. Now I'm not going to start right on the edge, I'm just going to start just over a centimetre down and reverse. And then at the end, the other end of this line, or this side, I'm just folding it, the fabric, as I have up there. So I'll show you in a second. I've double folded it. And the reason I'm doing it off screen is not because I'm hiding it, it's so that I'm creating tension. Okay, so I'm giving it a little bit of tension, giving it a pull to be able to do that. And then that allows me to put my finger down here and push all that seam allowance inside. And then I'm going to machine. And I'm not pulling against the machine now, I'm just holding it tight and holding it steady. And then just before I get to this corner, I'm going to create a little triangle. And then on this side I'm going to turn and turn, and what I want to end up with is a corner here. So I've made my triangle a little bit too big, so I'm going to take it back a bit, and there we go, and then we have a nice corner. And then I'm going to machine along, and what you need to do is make sure that your needle ends up staying in the fabric before you turn, and hopefully you've got your needle in this piece, not just that piece. Okay, and then just as I did up here, I'm just running my finger along and double turning it and making sure it's nice and taut, and then machine along. And as I near this next corner, I'm going to do my triangle, turn and turn again, lift the foot up, keep the needle in the fabric as you turn, otherwise it'll come apart, and then machine down, double turning. If it's longer than this, I would actually keep my finger like this and making sure that's all tucked in nicely. And then every time you're nearing a corner, you don't want to get too close. You need to have time that you can, and space that you can do the double turn in the corner. And then on the last one, as you come down, what you realise is that that one's already turned, so you can't create that triangle in the same direction as the last three. So you need to do it in the opposite direction. And then that's not a perfect one, unfortunately, but you end up with your four corners and near perfect mitered corners, and it's a lot quicker than pressing and trimming, etc. So with a bit more skill, with a bit more time, you could get them pretty perfect. I think I'm finding it harder to do it because I'm slowing it down, whereas when I do it quickly I get it done fairly well. It is a little bit more bulky than normal, but not terribly bulky, and you've got no hand finishing or anything necessary on that. So those are my near perfect mitered corners. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe if you enjoyed watching this video. Have a good day.